What's up, Thrushaholics, and welcome to another episode of Thrush Hour. I'm your host, Tom Thrush, and today's video is going to be about LuckyBaskhar. LuckyBaskhar is a 2024 Telugu language period crime drama, which is written and directed by Venki Atluri. The film stars Dulquer Salmaan as Bhaskar Kumar, Meenakshi Chaudhary as Sumati, Ritvik as Karthik. LuckyBaskhar is a film which doesn't boast of heavyweight names or exorbitant box office claims. However, it does claim of a powerhouse performance, a salt of the earth script, and disciplined direction, which come together to give us a film that encapsulates the attention of audiences and critics alike. Despite being overshadowed by box office giants like Bhool Bhulaiya 3, Singham 3, Pushpa 2, and so on. The film follows an unusual style of narrative. It breaks the fourth wall and makes Bhaskar narrate his own tale from his own perspective. We come to know that Bhaskar Kumar, played by Dulquer Salmaan, works at Magadha Bank, Kolaba, as a cashier. He struggles to make ends meet and his life is riddled with debt. He is ridiculed at every juncture by his creditors. And at one point, one of them even seizes his scooter as he is unable to pay back the debt. The film then takes us on an adventurous journey where we see how Bhaskar goes from rags to riches by finding the fault in the banking system. Bhaskar learns to manipulate the gaps in the bank's policies by using his scrupulous mind with the help of his friend Samba and a smuggler named Anthony. The rest of the film is essentially a cat and mouse chase between Bhaskar and CBI, who try to frame him for the embezzlement of funds. LuckyBaskhar is one of those films which you watch with zero expectations and you actually end up being pleasantly surprised. Made on a budget of 100 crore, the film managed to gross 111 crores. The film has got an 8.1 out of 10 rating in IMDb and happens to be Dulquer Salmaan's most successful film till date. Every actor gives a top-notch performance and every character feels real. It's not like we are watching a movie. As we seamlessly transition from one scene to another, the actors flawlessly carry out their roles without letting us feel that we are watching a movie. Dulquer Salmaan as Bhaskar, Meenakshi Chaudhary as Sumati, Ramki as Anthony, Rajkumar as Samba, and Ritvik as Bhaskar's son Karthik deserve special mention as they never let the emotional quotient slide. However, there's a warning. We should not take any notes from this movie as things are not so easy in real life. We should never choose the path of crime and greed, no matter how desperate the situation becomes. We must learn to live within our means, be grateful for what we have, and make sure our actions don't bring sorrow to others. The key to writing a good story is to write the ending first and then work your way backwards. Usually when you don't follow this rule, you end up with a movie which disappoints at the end. So I was quite skeptical with LuckyBaskhar. But man, this movie kicks it right out of the park. From the opening credits till the ending credits, the movie keeps you glued to your seat. It takes you on an emotional roller coaster where at every turn you cling onto the edge of your seat. You sometimes feel sorry for Bhaskar and sometimes hate him, but you can't deny somewhere deep down a Bhaskar lives in all of us, wanting to jump out. Bhaskar's story is our story, if only we were that lucky. Like any movie, LuckyBaskhar is also not without flaws. So since we have talked about the positives, let's dive straight into the negative. Although the movie deals with serious topics like money laundering and financial fraud, you can't help but notice that the treatment is rather unserious. Maybe the creators deliberately didn't want the audiences to take this movie seriously. There's a very casual undertone in the film because of which you can't take the movie seriously. Somehow everyone is protected by plot armor and I genuinely feel that somehow wastes the movie's potential. Despite the movie being closely related to Scam 1992, which in itself is based on real life incidents, the movie treats realistic situations in unbelievable fashion. I'll just point out two examples. Bhaskar hands the bundle of 2 lakhs to Anthony in broad daylight, yet there are no witnesses. Bhaskar and Samba carry out their operations in places where it is evident that there will be witnesses. However, no one pays attention to them. One would believe that criminal activities like these are generally carried out in an inconspicuous manner, but the movie will lead you to believe that it's it can be done in broad daylight. There's no harm. Just on a side note, I'd like to point out, I noticed some people were asking why is it called BSKHAR instead of Bhaskar, like LuckyBaskhar instead of LuckyBaskhar. Well, I believe it's a very curious wordplay. The creators have done that to avoid censorship, because I think all of us understand what comes after Lucky. Some people didn't really like the background music and the songs in the film, but personally I did enjoy them. They are nothing to write home about, but they do go with the light-hearted feel of this film. So yeah, thumbs up to it. The set design, the color scheme, the basic cinematography of this film really take you back to the early 90s in which it is set. So yeah, props to the set design team and cinematographer and all the people working behind this film. You guys have done a good job. That brings us to the end of today's review session for LuckyBaskhar. I really did enjoy this film. It's a bit different. It's a breath of fresh air actually. What is going on all around us? We are being bombarded by Pushpas and Singhams and Bhulbulayas. So this was really something which I was not looking forward to, but I did enjoy it. Thanks to my friend Moyuk for recommending it. Overall, yes, the movie has some flaws. Every movie has flaws. It's no exception. But it made on a smaller budget, and it being a regional film, this really surprised me. So hats off to Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, all these regional films. They are doing really well. I watched Maharaja a few months back. That was also fantastic. So sadly, I don't know these languages, so I have to rely on the Hindi dubs for watching these movies. So that definitely delays the watching process. But if you just ask me, out of 5, I would like to give this movie 4 stars. Yeah, it is that good. Do go and watch it. It is available right now on Netflix. And with that, I'm signing off. I'm your host, Tom Thrush. If you did enjoy this video, then please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you have any suggestions, please do let me know in the comment section. If you want to watch any other review of any other movies, do let me know that as well. And with that, I'm signing off.